Let's learn some common internet acronyms used in online chats and comments, as well as text messaging. There are hundreds or thousands of these, and new ones are being invented all the time. But today you'll learn 30 of the most common ones, so you'll understand when you see them online and you can chat or text message more confidently in English. I'm going to go through these pretty fast. I'll just explain what they stand for and sometimes show you a quick example. You can download this lesson to save it and review it later by clicking on the link in the video description, and I'll email you the lesson PDF for free. AFAIK stands for As Far As I Know. We use this when we want to emphasize that we are sharing information according to our best current knowledge. For example, as far as I know, we're still having the party in the park, even if it rains. BRB stands for Be Right Back. This is usually used in real-time chatting or exchanging messages when we need to step away from the conversation for a few minutes and we don't want the other person to think we've abandoned them. BTW stands for By the Way. This is used to introduce a piece of information that may be somewhat to the side of the main topic. Let's say my group of friends is planning a hiking trip. I might say, by the way, I bought new hiking boots yesterday. It's information that's related to the main topic, but it's sort of on the side, an extra additional fact. DAE stands for Does Anyone Else? This is used to ask a question when you want to know if other people's experiences are similar to your own. Does anyone else have a hard time getting anything done after lunch? DM stands for Direct Message, and that's a private message between two people, in contrast to having a conversation in public posts or comments. So if I'm selling a toy and someone on Facebook wants to buy it, I would send them a DM, a direct message, with an address to meet. This could also be called PM for private message. FWIW stands for what it's worth. This is used to present a piece of information that may or may not be helpful to the listener. For example, sorry to hear about your breakup. For what it's worth, I always thought your ex wasn't good enough for you. So you're presenting your opinion, but it might or might not be encouraging to the person. FYI stands for your information. We use this to call someone's attention to a specific piece of information, especially when they are wrong or when we are annoyed or irritated at them. For your information, this article is from a fake news site. ICYMI stands for In Case You Missed It. This is used to call someone's attention to a post, video, event, announcement, etc. that they might not have seen when it was originally published. In case you missed it, here's the link to the video series. IDK stands for I don't know. Pretty simple. Use this when we don't know. I don't know why she's mad at me. IIRC is If I Recall Correctly. We use this when we want to emphasize that we are sharing information according to our best memories. Our memories might be wrong, so we are open to being corrected. For example, if I recall correctly, Brazil won the World Cup in 2002. IRL stands for In Real Life. This is in contrast to online life. For example, I might have many friends online, but few friends in real life. IMO stands for In My Opinion, or we can also add an H, IMHO, In My Humble Opinion. Use these to express something you think or believe. In my humble opinion, this is the greatest movie of all time. JK stands for Just Kidding. This means the person was only joking, not speaking seriously. We often use this after teasing someone or making a statement that is meant to be funny, but might be offensive if taken seriously. LMK stands for Let Me Know, asking someone to inform you. Let me know if you have any trouble with the website and I'm happy to help. NBD stands for No Big Deal. This means something was not a major problem. It's often used after someone apologizes to us. We might reply with no big deal to reassure them that it wasn't too bad. NSFW stands for Not Safe for Work. So if a link, website, or video is marked as not safe for work, it means it contains graphic, sex, or violence, and therefore you should not click on it if you're at work or in a professional situation. NVM stands for Never Mind. This is used to tell the other person to ignore a topic or issue, saying it's not important to talk about it further. OMW means On My Way, when you're going somewhere to meet people and you want to let them know you are in progress to the destination. OP stands for Original Post or Original Poster. This is usually used in forums where there is one original post asking a question or beginning a discussion. Comments will sometimes refer back to the OP when talking about that first post or the first person who started the discussion. OTOH stands for On the Other Hand. This is used to introduce a counterpoint or another side of an argument. PSA stands for Public Service Announcement. This is used to present a piece of information that is important for everyone in the general public to know. For example, PSA, always try restarting your computer before calling tech support. SMH stands for Shaking My Head. We use this in response to something that is disappointing, surprising, shocking, or hard to believe. TBH stands for To Be Honest. We use this when we are going to express our honest opinion, especially if that opinion is somewhat negative or controversial. TIL stands for Today I Learned. We use this when we learn something new and often surprising. Today I learned tomatoes are technically a fruit, not a vegetable. TFW stands for That Feeling When. This is used to express an emotion we feel when something happens. It's often accompanied by an image that illustrates the expression. That feeling when you finish work on Friday afternoon. TL:(DR) stands for Too Long, Didn't Read. When someone writes a lot of text to express their point, other people might respond with TLDR because it was too long, too much text, and they didn't read it. Sometimes people who write a lot of text will also write TLDR and then a 1 or 2 line summary of the long text to help people who don't want to read the whole thing. TMI stands for Too Much Information. When someone shares things that are extremely private and personal, especially details about their medical issues or sex life, which might make other people uncomfortable to hear, the other people might react with TMI, too much information. WRT stands for With Respect To. Simply means regarding or about a certain topic. WTH stands for What the Hell, and WTF stands for What the Fuck. These are slightly rude expressions that express shock or outrage. If your friend drives home after drinking an entire bottle of wine, an action that is very dangerous, you could say, "What the fuck was he thinking?" YMMV, your mileage may vary. This expression means you may or may not succeed or have good results. In other words, good results are not guaranteed. Maybe someone asks for diet advice and you share a diet strategy that has worked for you, but you tell them your mileage may vary, meaning it worked for you, but it might not work for everyone. So they should not expect 100% certainty that they will be successful with it. Like I said, there are so many more of these. You probably know some that weren't in this lesson, so if you'd like to add a few, post them in the comments. Or if there's an acronym you're not sure about and you want me to explain how to use it, feel free to ask. Remember to download the free lesson guide PDF before you go. And to continue learning from me, come check out my online English courses at espressoenglish.net. They'll help you learn English fast and improve all your skills without wasting time.